On the day of the execution, as the fire begins to burn, a strong wind suddenly puts out the flames. At the same moment, Chief Bamidele arrives and reveals the truth that Madam Olayemi lied to frame Bimbo. Bimbo is saved and Madam Olayemi is punished by being banished from the village. Welcome to Folktales by Joy. A long time ago, in a peaceful village surrounded by tall hills and thick forest, there lived a young woman named Bimbo. Bimbo was admired by everyone for her extraordinary beauty. Her long black hair flowed like a river under the moonlight, and her eyes sparkled like stars in the night sky. But more than an outward appearance, Bimbo was known for her kindness, wisdom, and gentle heart. People loved her not just because she was beautiful, but because she was a good person. However, not everyone was happy with Bimbo's charm and popularity. Among those who secretly hated her was Madam Olayemi, a wealthy and powerful woman. Madam Olayemi was very rich and had everything she could ever want. But deep inside, she envied Bimbo. She couldn't stand that a simple girl like Bimbo, without wealth or high status, could be so admired and loved by everyone. This envy ate away at Madam Olayemi's heart until she came up with a wicked plan to ruin Bimbo's life. One day, tragedy struck the village. A terrible fire broke out in the busy market. Flames spread quickly, destroying shops, homes, and everything in their path. People screamed and ran, trying to save what they could, but the fire was fierce, and many lost everything. When the fire was finally put out, the villagers gathered to see what was left. In the middle of the ruins, they found a burnt body and a piece of jewelry, a golden necklace that belonged to Chief Bamidele, one of the most respected men in the village. Seizing the opportunity, Madam Olayemi spread a dangerous rumor. She told the villagers that Bimbo had stolen Chief Bamidele's necklace and started the fire to hide her crime. The people, still in shock from the fire, were quick to believe her. Fear and anger spread like wildfire, and soon the village, which once loved Bimbo, turned against her. They demanded that she be punished for the terrible crime she was accused of. Bimbo was brought before the village elders. Madam Olayemi confidently presented her lies as the truth, and despite Bimbo's desperate pleas of innocence, the elders were swayed by the pressure from the angry villagers. Chief Bamidele was away from the village at the time, and without his presence to speak up, the elders had only Madam Olayemi's word to go on. Bimbo was sentenced to be burnt alive for the crime she did not commit. On the day of her execution, the entire village gathered to watch. Bimbo, with her hands bound, stood in the center of the village square. She was afraid, but she held her head high, refusing to let fear break her spirit. As the firewood was piled up around her and the flames were lit, Bimbo closed her eyes and began to pray. She didn't pray for herself, but asked for forgiveness for those who had wrongly accused her. The flames grew larger, and the heat became unbearable. But just as the fire was about to engulf her, a sudden powerful wind blew through the village square. The flames were instantly extinguished, leaving the crowd in shocked silence. Out of the smoke, a figure appeared. It was Chief Bamidele, the man whose necklace had been used to accuse Bimbo. He had just returned from his journey and arrived in time to witness the horrible event. "Stop this madness," Chief Bamidele shouted, his voice full of authority. "This woman is innocent. I gave that necklace to Madam Olayemi as a gift to thank her for her help. She has used it to commit this evil act." The villagers turned to Madam Olayemi, who stood frozen in fear as her lies were exposed. The elders, realizing they had been deceived, immediately ordered Bimbo to be freed. Madam Olayemi, on the other hand, was arrested and brought before the village for judgment. The people, ashamed of how quickly they had believed the lies, begged for Bimbo's forgiveness. Although she was deeply hurt, Bimbo forgave them. She understood that holding on to anger would only bring more pain, and so she chose to move forward with grace. Her true beauty, which came from her kind and forgiving heart, shone even brighter in the eyes of the villagers. From that day on, Bimbo continued to live in the village, helping to heal the wounds caused by jealousy and false accusations. Her wisdom and kindness only grew, and she became a trusted leader among her people. As for Madam Olayemi, she was banished from the village, forced to leave behind all her wealth and status. She wandered the land, haunted by the consequences of her jealousy and betrayal. Bimbo's story became a legend in the village, passed down from generation to generation. It served as a reminder of the destructive power of envy and the healing strength of truth and forgiveness. Moral: jealousy can destroy the lives of innocent people, but truth and forgiveness have the power to bring healing and justice. This story reminds us to guard our heart against envy and to always seek the truth, no matter how hard it may be. True strength lies in forgiving others and moving forward with grace. So this is the end of the story. Burnt alive for a sin she did not commit. For more stories like this, please like, share, comment, follow, and subscribe. Thanks.
Through the stories that we provide, with morals that will set you free, discover what life's meant to be. On this journey we'll explore, through stories like never before. AI weaves where wisdom lies, with moral lessons in disguise. Captivating minds always shine, educating hearts crossing time, intriguing tales with every scene, moral threads in all we dream. Every story a light in the dark, we bring the spark, we leave our mark. Folk tales rise from every land, guiding us by wisdom's hand.